Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the second last week of Reddit League. It's getting very, very interesting. It is still a four-horse race, and I am still in fourth place. I just hid the wrong thing. I am still in fourth place. I've been in fourth place for a while behind these three, and they keep winning. Despite the fact that I keep doing well, I am never quite doing enough to get into the top three. So I played Bonanoki last week, which is one of the most important games of the season. And I 25k'd the Portugal map. He didn't, but he was within 100, so he got the draw, which meant that I got 3 points, but I didn't get 4. So, yeah, this is how the standings look, and I guess I'll hide myself again. Things are getting interesting, because this week we have a world map. It's a hand-picked world map. I have no idea how easy or hard it's going to be. But the issue here is that the next week, the final week, is Singapore. Intersection Guesser Singapore 4 minutes, which I think should be a pretty free 25k unless there's a really, really difficult location in there. Which means there might not be a lot of changes in the standings in the final week if everybody is just getting 25k. So if I'm not top 4 going into the final week, I'm going to feel pretty worried about where I am. This week, Morica is playing Sethalin, which is super, super important. But what worries me is that the map is handpicked, and handpicked maps tend to be a little bit easier than, like, randomly generated ones. So, excuse me, if Morica and Sethalin tie here, for example, if they both get 25k, if the map is fairly easy, they'll both get 3 points, probably. Which means I'm going to have trouble catching them unless I beat my opponent outright and get maybe 4 points if I can 25k as well. But basically, it's not a guarantee that I'm going to be able to jump up here. I think it's decently likely if I win my match or 25k it and draw that I will jump into the top 3, but it's not a guarantee. And again, next week I don't want to have to worry about it because Singapore is just going to be kind of silly and it may not decide much. So, yeah, that's basically the situation right now. I'm not going to try and explain it anymore. But yeah, Bonanoki has the tiebreaker on me right now because he's ahead by about 8,000 points on me in total score, and the others have 1 more point. So I need to hope that this week either Morica or Sethalin drops enough points that I can overtake one of them, or I need to hope that Bonanoki loses his match, but that's probably not super likely to happen. So, without any further yapping, I am going to jump into the seed. I played the seed for Reddit League Next, the 3-minute seed, and it was honestly fairly easy. I figured that maybe he's handpicking the seeds to get harder as the divisions get higher, so this one hopefully will be a little bit harder than that. But I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. We're just going to have to see what happens. And by the way, I'm playing Clayoni, who is in 11th, so the second weakest player in the division. But again, if the seed is easy, he might 25k anyway or get quite close. So no guarantees at all. Yeah, that's basically where we are. So Chile. Does that say anything? Parularia, nope. Hunji, I mean, that could be a thing, but probably not. But I guess I'll keep that in mind. Need to just go look for a larger road here. Gen 4 is good. Las Americas, Los Angeles. It could be Los Angeles. That is a city, so I'll keep that in mind. We did have street names at the start, which is going to help. I would like to know... This one is called Bogota, which might mean it's in a cluster of streets named after capitals. And the big one here is Ferrocarril, which means we're along the railroad, which is also helpful. All I need to do is figure out where we actually are. So let's do that. Payahue. I don't know. Normandos. I just need something definitive telling me the city that I'm in, and that should give me what I need. Oriente is the large road that I'm on. Just give me the city. Give me the city and I will be fine. I don't like this very much. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Still about half the time left, but it does disappear fast. Does that say? It says LA, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and hope that I can find what I want here. So Oriente was the road that I'm on. It's straight north-south. Ote? Like Oriente? I don't know. Is there a railroad in the town? This is why I'm worried. This is why I'm worried. Oh, jeez. Tell me the bus has something on it. No. This is exactly what I don't want. The other seed went so well. Ruta 11. That means Highway 11. I mean, maybe that is useful. Dude, I'm stuck here. There's just nothing. Is there an 11? No. Las Industrias Oriente Ferrocarril. It is here. I just don't know. I don't know how I didn't see this. It's just further south. Okay. We start at... We're near a park. We have Los Morcotes and Los Incas. Morcotes, Incas. Incas is here. Morcotes is here. And then we have this, which I guess fits. Okay. Should be the 5K, yeah. Okay, that was a little close, but I got there. So, again, I gotta remember my opponent is Clayoni. I have no idea if he's gonna show up here. Certainly not for now, but I'll keep an eye on that. Alright, round 2. Go west. Looks like finish Kouvola. Kouvola is definitely a city. I don't remember where it is off the top of my head. It's here. Good. Okay, well, that's definitely helpful. So, Terminalikatu, and I'll go this way. Kouvola. Okay, so it's definitely Kouvola. Knowing the name of the large road would be really good here. But I don't have it at the moment. Tornionmaki, is this a town name? It is. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're at a railroad crossing, which is here, I guess, although it's a little bit, seems a little inconsistent with what I'm seeing, because the curve is more where the railroad is, but whatever. I mean, it's also a world map, so it shouldn't make any real difference. It should just be right around there. Okay, 2 out of 2. Russia. Urban Russia. This is not great. Although, as long as I find a city name, it can't be that bad. So, Kirova is this reasonably large street. And I will go west on it. I'm not going to remember my area codes, but Novokuznetsk. Novokuznetsk. Road is east-west. Kirova is here. We have a big old, like, theater or something. Kultur something. Theater. Is that what this road is? Or this building, rather? What's that called? That's also Kirova. Well, that's weird. There's a fountain. Fountain on the map? It's gotta be this, right? So you have to have started over there somewhere. We're at a T intersection heading west. We go north for a short bit. We've got parks on both sides. And this here should be Kirova. I don't know what the road I'm on is, but I would think that it's this. So we started there. I will maybe keep moving down this road just to get confirmation of its name. Enthusiastov? What? Enthusiastov. Oh, that's this one. Okay, that's weird that it says that here, but... Spartaka. Okay, so this is definitely the right one. We have a big old building there, and then nothing south of it, so this is definitely the 5K. Again, so far the seed is not super hard, but it's not trivial either. I mean, it's definitely possible that my opponent at least misses some 5Ks, but my worry is that I get 25K and he still gets 24-9 something, and it ends up being a draw regardless. It would be really nice to get 4 points out of this, but we shall see. Bafadura? Something Dura? I think it's... Well, I don't know. It's Switzerland, Austria, or Liechtenstein. I don't know if it's low cam. It's definitely low cam, so... Should be Switzerland or Liechtenstein. Could be Liechtenstein. Would be interesting. Well, maybe that would make it too easy, given how tiny the country is. Really? Okay, well that's fun. I did not expect that. In den Äußeren. Well, I guess I'm forced to go uphill, which is interesting. That's especially interesting given I can't go uphill. Whoa. Okay, well this is really interesting now. Can I jump? Blumer Lehmann Anlagenbau. It says Planken. Is this meant to be broken coverage? This is a really interesting location, if it is. But it might be doable, I guess. If let me checkpoint and go back and see what the road name was. But Gafadura? So we're at some kind of switchback here. Oh boy, this is interesting. Gafadura is here. So it is this. I think it's this. Boy, this is this is certainly an interesting choice for a location, but I guess it works. I mean, this is it. This is the 5K. It's just like kind of nasty. There's only 4 people on the seed who have 3 people rather who have 20K at this point. That one was difficult. I mean, that one was genuinely pretty difficult. So, assuming it was actually impossible to get past here without the word Planck in there, that's nearly impossible. And even if you, I mean, you could forget that Liechtenstein coverage exists. I did that in Lions Den League. And also you could, I mean, even if you know it's Liechtenstein, like Plancken, missing the word Plancken there is easy to do as well. So that was not easy. Oh God. Am I going to lose the 25K to a Tunisia pinpoint? This is totally happening, isn't it? Okay, so we have a pharmacy. Oh man, we're really doing this. All right, well, you can forget about street names in Tunisia. There's a pharmacy at the start, which could be on the map. I'm guessing it's like Sfax or something. Gremda. What the hell's Gremda? Oh, Avenue Habib Tiboun or something. Well, that could help, in theory. Sfax it is. Okay, well, let's see. I mean, Habib Tiboun. Like, the roads don't even have names on the map, so yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. This is still gonna be a nasty, nasty pinpoint. Maybe moving to the northwest is a bad idea, because it seems like it would be leaving the town center. Yeah, this is probably a mistake. I'm gonna checkpoint and go southeast instead, and see what this direction has for me. Because I know it's Sfax, I just need to figure out what the heck the pinpoint is. This is not gonna be simple. We have a Oil Libya gas station. Residence ran. Oh boy. Route La Frane, Centre-Ville. What is Route La Frane? Like what? Habib Bourguiba. Like what is this, man? How? Pharmacie? Could be that, in theory. I don't know how to find this pinpoint. It's kind of a long way towards the city center, so we didn't start Afran City 3. What the heck, dude? This is awful. We're moving pretty constantly southeast. We're probably on one of the yellow roads, and we finally hit a roundabout. What's this building called? It's just in Arabic, dude. You're kidding me? So it's like something Afran. Is a road with a... Is this a canal? How close are we? Oh, we're there, I think. Like, are we here? La Frane. La Frane. Are we here? Oh, this is so ridiculous. Space of Wisdom, Pharmacy, Sweet Shop. Road is Omega Straight. It could be La Frane. Like, this looks good. Space of Wisdom. Oh! I found it. I found it. Oh my god, I found it. Yes! The only 25k on the seed. Let's go. That is absolutely huge. Huge. That has major implications for the season, because that right there might get me an extra point, depending on my opponent's score, but oh, let's go, dude. What that round means is that there are likely going to be very few other 25Ks on this seed, because that was a hard pinpoint. Oh gosh. So, the matches to watch here. I am playing Clayoni, Bonanoki is playing Geofogger, and Morica is playing Sethalin. So, I don't see any of them here yet, which is excellent, actually. Is this Bonanoki? Because I knew he changed his name. I believe this is Bonanoki. So, if I'm right that that's Bonanoki, he was playing Geofogger, who I think I saw his name. So, Bonanoki wins. Now, how about the rest? The rest haven't played because everybody plays super late, and I played with a little bit of advance this time. So it looks like we have nobody else. We have no Morica, we have no Sethalin, and we have no Clayoni, which means I'm just going to have to be living in suspense here. But the fact that I have the only 25k so far in this seed is highly encouraging. What it means is that hopefully, assuming my opponent actually misses something, like look at the Liechtenstein. Like, there are a few 5Ks, but there are a lot of misses there, which is completely understandable. There's probably people going in Switzerland, and even the people who go Liechtenstein might not see the word Planken, so I completely understand the misses there. But basically, the takeaway from that is that I may be getting 4 points. If my opponent plays really well, I'll get 3 points instead. But presumably, there will not be a 25k to 25k tie between Morica and Sethalin. So that means I should be able to jump ahead of one of them. Unless, worst case scenario, I get 3 points. Sethalin, they draw. Sethalin gets a perfect score, so he gets 3 points and stays ahead of me, and then Morica gets like 2 points and still stays ahead of me because he has a higher total score. But that seems very unlikely. I think with a 25k here, I think the odds that I am in the top 3 going into week 11 are at least like 90%, which is huge. Absolutely huge. So I am super happy with that performance. I played super well in that seed, and I absolutely needed to. So that was massive, and hopefully going into Singapore, all I'll have to do is basically just get the 25k, and I'll be into the playoffs. So that's going to be it for me. Sorry if I was yapping too much, but I felt like it was important to kind of explain what was actually going on. But really glad that I played well in that seed because it was super, super important. And hopefully I can finally break into the top 3 here. But, yeah, I'll have to let you know in the comments what actually happened. Because, yeah, for now, or maybe, maybe I'll record a follow-up, actually, before I publish the video. Have yet to decide that. But if I don't do that, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.